I was raised in a Puerto Rican household where music and culture were carefully preserved and celebrated. My mom was a beautiful salsa dancer. My father loved to sing, especially doo-wop. He also played the conga and was a Latin jazz aficionado, and they were both keepers of a Puerto Rican folkloric tradition descending from our African and Taino ancestors called bomba, which contains dance, drum, and song. Singing and dancing with my family is where I began my musical journey. So they thought it a very strange decision when at age 16 I decided to join a screaming punk band. See, my parents had also instilled in me the rebellious call for social justice and a desire to change the world for the better. For 8 years, I played in a punk band, Anti-Product, recording albums, touring the nation, and gaining underground international popularity. Punk is what introduced me to activism, including the work around prisoner justice I'm currently involved in. Punk also taught me what a powerful impact sharing our stories can have on ourselves and other people. I shared tears with many women during performances as I sang stories of my sexual assault survival and overcoming hatred of my body. And I'm still contacted to this day by fans of our music who tell me how our songs inspired them to do the social justice work they're involved in now. After my time in the punk scene, I moved through many genres of music and different types of activist work. However, in my mid-20s, a significant shift would occur, losing both my parents within a year of each other, that would send me on the current musical and activist path I'm on now. I had just become a single mom when my own mother unexpectedly died during a liver transplant, a consequence of a battle with hepatitis C. A month later, my father was diagnosed with lung cancer, and within another year, he was gone. My parents had struggled with various addictions for many years, and had also found powerful paths of mental and spiritual recovery. But their bodies were never able to recover fully, and thus they left this world too soon and left me more alone than I had ever felt in my life. Yet they had also left me with the gifts of our music, of our culture, our cultura, and a spirit of resistance. In the midst of mourning, it became even more clear to me that my art was the most important tool I had to grieve and to heal. It also became clear to me that our family story, including their deaths, was very much linked to injustice in this world, including the effects of colonialism and racism. And in their absence, and for the sake of my child and myself, I needed to take hold of the torch to use my life, this small, precious moment I have on this planet, to transform myself and this world with my voice. As the ancestors guided me on this next path, I was blessed to have received a $15,000 award, the Transformation Award, given by the Leeway Foundation to women who use their art to change the world. And with these funds, I was able to self-produce my first album with my current project, Taina Asili y la Banda Rebelde. The album was entitled War Cry and is a collection of dirges and celebrations blending personal struggles of pain, loss, resistance, and healing with wider themes of social justice, such as environmental and prisoner justice, using the many styles of music that have guided me in my life, from my Afro-Latino roots to my punk and spoken word rebellions. blood no longer able to cycle, blood boiling, body taking over. It's sad. Our history recedes into ocean waves, releasing back to mass. Even captured water will evaporate to spirit, revealing cold spreads of salt and lay them all down. Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Disappearing before their time, leaving no river wrinkled hands. Their death is a broken ceremony, an intentional massacre of memory, embedded in the body. Change begins here where there's flesh. I hear ancestral hymns of love in ocean waves. They fill spaces untouchable. My existence is rebellion. Mis vidas, no son tuyos mis vuelos, mis vuelos, mis vuelos. Soy el tiempo de ahora, la memoria antigua es mi guía, me enseño lo que necesito, mi existencia es la rebelión, la rebelión. Soy el tiempo de ahora, la memoria antigua es mi guía, me enseño lo que necesito, mi existencia es la rebelión, la rebelión. Oh, oh, oh. Ah. Oh, 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 oh. Ah. Oh, 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 oh. Ah. Soy el tiempo de ahora, la memoria antigua es mi guía, me enseño lo que necesito, mi existencia es la rebelión. Thank you. 2 years ago, I've toured all over the country since the release of my album, to festivals, demonstrations, conferences, schools, community organizations, and venues, making connections with people, some with shared lived experiences, some seeking to exchange stories, and some seeking to awaken to new understandings. It has been beautiful and powerful. 2 years ago, I gave birth to my second child, and was awakened even more to the power of music. 9 weeks after my daughter's birth, she contracted an extremely rare illness that left her paralyzed and hanging on the balance between life and death. Everything stopped. Music stopped. Taking care of myself stopped. Nothing mattered to me but to fight for her to survive. But my fight was being drained out in those first sleepless nights, those first sleepless weeks in the hospital. And I remembered that in order to fill her with hope, I first needed to fill myself with hope. So my partner and I once again turned to our music. We brought a guitar into the hospital room and began to sing to her, and then to sing to the other children in the pediatric intensive care unit, observing how they lit up and how we lit up. Thankfully, she survived and fully recovered, and I believe music played an important part in her healing and in ours. Within a year, we had begun performing and even touring with her in our arms, traveling from protests against the School of the Americas in Georgia to demonstrations against prison injustice in Pennsylvania. My new album, which is being released this summer, is entitled Fruit of Hope, written with inspiration from the teachings of my ancestors and my children. I was born in the land where tall willow trees hung there, gently brushing the ground, moaning sad stories. I was born with a palm tree growing steadily inside of me, easily swayed by the tropical wind, running wild throughout. Willow, my shelter, my solace, my shade, find my fire, my freedom, my faith, roots intertwined around my spine, can never be severed. No. I am the fruit of hope, withstanding. I am the fruit of hope, withstanding. Hey, 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 hey. First gave birth to La Ceiba in the land of cherry trees, thick trunk, tall buttress roots, and in no strong soul. Then gave birth to La Flamboyante, conceived in the land of olivos, flowering with royal crown. carrying the fire of resistance. Savor my son, my strength, my soul. Flamboyant, my daughter, my destiny, my dance. Roots intertwined around my spine can never be severed. Hey. We are the fruit of hope, withstanding. We are the fruit of hope, withstanding. Though we shiver in the winter shade, we will be unwavering. Standing firm inside this fertile ground, we will never be alone. Standing strong inside the winds of change, blowing fierce amain. Take our seeds and send them on. Carry their mark. We are the fruit of hope, withstanding. We are the fruit of hope, withstanding, withstanding. Hey, we are the fruit of hope, withstanding, withstanding. We are the fruit